We're gonna try playing 3 more games today. See how it goes. 10-minute seems to work pretty well. Um, as usual, I'm playing without the in-game soundtrack. Alright, we're playing in 2Q. We're gonna play Central File Rook if we can get away with it. Looks like we can get away with it. There it is, Central File Rook. As promised. Alright, a previous game on 81 Dojo, I just let this pawn advance twice and castled as my highest priority, so now we're gonna prevent this from advancing further before bringing the king over, since this is apparently preferable. Oh. Our opponent decides to open lines. This is a unusual turn of events. Alright, their silver cannot go anywhere. They've built Yagura, not really, because their other gold's over here. And the silver's this is a freestyle castle. I don't see a meaning or purpose to it. It's got me confused. I mean, perhaps confusion is the purpose. So let's just continue building here. I suspect they'll move this pawn, and I might move to oppose it. Yeah, it's a different opening. I've not seen it before. So we're both waiting to see what each other will play here. And so I can play another waiting move. I'm keeping open the possibility of just pushing the center pawn, since this keeping open that possibility seems to discourage them from doing anything constructive. Alright, they've blocked in their own rook. I'm going to close this diagonal. So everything is closed at this point. Their knight cannot advance, their silver cannot advance, their gold can't do anything. Yeah, they choose to break here in the center rather than continue suffering. I wonder. I mean, I have to take this, no? And they're planning something. Again, I'm keeping open the possibility of just opening this diagonal. Which... Alright, they finally put down the vanguard pawn, which actually makes a lot of sense, and I probably should have done something to stop this from happening, but I didn't. So... Yeah, I'm getting tortured. But I've now disconnected my gold, bishop and silver, since my silver has something to strike at. Yeah, so they retreat. Um, this has got to be such a strange attack. If this knight were not here, their rook could move freely and start attacking stuff. But since they've concentrated all their pieces in the center of the board, this is not going to be easy for them to break out of. Um,
7分
okay, we're going to oppose their knight so that they really, really cannot break on any of these files. And then the bishop's going to go around. And strike this pawn. I'm trying to think of what else I can do while I wait here. I could consider breaking on the edge file. Put the lance up one and the rook behind it. Having a pawn in hand is not as glorious as I imagined. So fine. We'll take the pawn in hand and put it on the board. Problem solved. Okay, that is kind of a problem. We solved one problem and created a different one. But is this fine? Is this fine? He says, aloud, shuffling the pieces to see what happens. Man, if he'd just been a little bit more patient, I probably would have tried, like, putting my rook on the second file and trying to break here, and this would have been a lot more painful than it is right now. So, my patience rewards me. Rook gold fork. This pawn's defended, so that fork doesn't get me anything. Oh, right. Wait, what happened? Did I give up a silver for this? No, they just moved a silver. Okay. I was having a mild panic for a second there. So we got a pawn in hand. There is a place I can put a pawn. If this gold moves, I could maybe a fork at the gold and the rook. They just defend the gold, and I'm kind of trapped. That would not be so bright. But if they move the gold, I could push this pawn. If silver takes, then I have the fork, and then they have a choice between defending the gold or defending the silver. So that could work. All right. Interesting tactic. What is this? How does this play out? That's not very artistic. All right, so the goal, this rook is defending two pieces, right? As I was just alluding to.
5分
Um, so do I take the pawn first, or do I drop the bishop here and hope things work out? If I drop the bishop, they move the rook back. I could sack twice and I get nothing. But this way, now their bishop moves, and loose pieces drop off. But maybe I want to attack the bishop again first, but I don't think so. Um, this looks like the right move. Surprise! A chess player learns to play shogi. So most players would enjoy attacking a king. We have this here to enjoy instead. Alright, so instead of giving me one piece, he gives me multiple pieces? If I'm reading this correctly? I would like to have a knight. Um, exposed king gets crushed. Exposed bishop, exposed gold, exposed silver. Everything's all exposed. Alright. I'll take one of these. Let's give our knight somewhere to go. So this gold is... Oh, okay, they finally spot this idea. Um, it is actually problematic, because I was not thinking about my other pieces. Um, so yeah, rather than expose myself to a fork back here, we're gonna have a silver advance up the board, leaving the gold just hanging. But he only has a bishop. I don't see a way his bishop can fork my gold and any of my other pieces. So I think this is fine. Yeah, playing against so on Lee Shogi you could play against Stockfish, even level 1 Stockfish, Fairy Stockfish that is. Has some it finds some very resourceful tactics in the worst possible positions. Um, it gives you appreciation for just how complex tactics in this game can get. Um, yeah, he's fishing for a bishop fork, which is a little difficult since my gold, lance, and rook cover the entire left half of the board. Like, there's nowhere he can even place a bishop. He was trying to get me to move my lance. I said, I don't want to move my lance right now. So, um, Yeah, now we've got a lance. We could actually start to deal some damage. If I had a silver, I would just drop it right back here, but I don't. I could probably get a silver if I really wanted one, but I don't want it that badly. So yeah, this castle is somewhat resilient, and that's why I'm being super cautious in how I approach. But now we've got enough pieces, so I should really, really start attacking. Alright, so my gold is hanging for this turn. I'm gonna go back and... well, shoot. That begs the question. I just gave him this fork for nothing. That was stupid. Like, any other blocker would have been fine. Now he can actually fork my gold and rook. Yeah, that was so dumb. So careless. So yeah, they're getting to exchange their bishop for 2 generals. And I did not do it. Well, what do we do now? What do we do now? I could defend the fork, which is painful and dumb, but I don't really know what else to do. Oh. There's a thought. This pawn's pinned anyway. So, wait, no, but the silver defends the bishop. I was thinking a silver does not advance forward like this, it only went diagonally, but no, it actually does protect the bishop too. So yeah, pawn takes, silver takes, I'm still fine. I just need to deliver mate now. Which is not so easy. Oh, or I just win on time, which is a lot easier. Yeah, he could have sacrificed the bishop for the silver, and then dropped the silver to fork. Oh wait, my gold attacks back this direction, doesn't it? Golds move backwards. Silvers don't go backwards. That's what I was thinking, and there was a fork. There is a fork, but it immediately loses the silver. So, yeah. I was panicking over nothing. Yeah, you're right. The gold does protect that. Let's get another game in. Man. Yeah, we beat a 2Q. Ooh, we got a 1-don. Alright, good luck, Senta. Alright, you gonna let me move the piece? Because I was clicking, and my piece was not moving. Third file rook. Oh, oh, this should be fun. Third file rook versus fourth file rook. Or not. Wait, that's not my king. Yeah, this should be interesting. Hang on. I don't know that this move order matters, but in case it does... Alright. We built the Mino castle. We're transitioning to High Mino. Yeah, I don't know what this rook's doing here. It looks nice. This must be a new strategy that I'm never going to hear about again. So if he moves the knight, this is just a free pawn. So he's not going to move the knight. If he moves the rook, my position gets fun. So, yep. We're just going to build ourselves a nice little castle where his silvers are just in fun little positions. Alright, his rook is not defended. He has stopped me from pushing this pawn forward on account of this bishop exchange not being favorable here. So I might now build silver crown, stick the knight in, maybe? Alright, so he's finally blocked his own bishop. So having done that, now I'm less hesitant to move my silver, because there's no longer this discovery idea at play. So I can just take my time bringing the silver out. And it's his turn. Yep. So he seeks to make something happen. I don't know about this. Forward we go. Perhaps committing the same sorts of decisions that our opponent had been making. Forward we go. Alright, which way do I want to retreat? Could block my bishop, or I could not block my bishop. Both have some merits. Well, blocking the bishop, I can go to... Well, I could threaten to go to 5-5, and he's going to push the center pawn, and things get fun. If I block my pawn, that's fine too. Interesting. Okay, we're going to leave the bishop diagonal open. He plays this anyway. That's a bit unusual. Yeah, this is tricky. We're going to threaten to bring our knight directly into the middle of the board, which is crazy, but I don't know what else he's planning. So, he's clearly planning to push this pawn and move the silver behind it, and that I don't want to see. So I might be taking the very, very, very long road to building Ishida formation. Okay. He spots the same opportunity that I spotted. Fine. I didn't need that long diagonal anyway. I might retreat this at a later point, which might come very quickly here. No, no retreating anymore. We have successfully trapped our rook, so I think it'll be fine. I'm not sure. Voluntarily, this is played. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I see. This is to trap my knight. That's why he pushes this pawn. That makes sense. So we're going to try to untrap the knight. Possibly this might be a major blunder, because I didn't look closely at the pawn. Well, no, my knight has this covered. Could still be problematic. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could happen here. So many captures are possible. Alright, this has to be correct. Controlling the square between the rook and the pawn, or whatever piece might end up here one day. Controlling the square has got to be important. So now I'm threatening pawn takes, silver takes pawn drop, hitting the rook, knight takes, rook takes silver. So, to me, that just looks like they gave me a free pawn. They might also be threatening pawn takes pawn, silver takes, and still controlling the square is valuable. They could try to win my knight. In fact, they do win it, but my silver goes up and smacks their rook, and fun stuff happens. Ah, my silver is distracted. I see.
5分
My silver is distracted. Alright, this still looks like the right way to go. So if silver takes, they take the pawn here, my rook has to run. So we're going to do this the other way. I'm a bit spooked. 10 minutes is not enough to play a decent... Well, not enough to play the best possible game of Shogi. So I'm left with many questions as I continue moving the pieces. Alright, I have to take the silver. Got a silver in hand I can drop right in front of the rook, but they're going to do silver takes pawn. And this is messy. The silver would be pinned, so I could do pawn, silver takes pawn myself. And then they have a bishop drop, and I might have some drops somewhere. This is really complicated. Not as complicated as pro games, but in terms of my games, this is pretty complicated. Right. So. Got two pawns. What do we do with two pawns? This is not ideal. Oh, we get a silver fork. Let's do that. So even if we end up losing material through this entire combination, and we probably do, we've separated the king and his castle. So, mission accomplished. But also if a rook exchange happens, separating the king and the castle could be interesting. Yeah. Alright. Interesting. I think this was the right way to play it. Maybe there was some other trick here. But I'm trying to see if he's going to block with a piece. Or if he's blocking with a piece, it might block his bishop. Or might otherwise pin him down. And may give me easier targets to snipe at. So, that's the thinking.
3分
Yeah, this is not easy. Okay. I'm still confused.
2分30秒
Guess we'll just keep taking stuff and hope it works out. I don't think they're going to bother to take this pawn, but if they do, this could get confusing. So now I'm threatening a bishop drop to win the silver. I don't have a bishop. Somehow I thought he would exchange bishops. It helps to keep track of what pieces are still in play. It's a good knight drop. Oh, he's got another knight? Really? Oh my god. Well, this could have gone better. Um,
1分30秒
yeah, this is very sad. Very, very sad days. Um, I don't know what else to do there. His silver's in a weird spot. Oh. Yeah, wait. That wasn't even what I was looking at, but that looks strong too. Alright, well... Got 1 minute left, and I'm playing panic moves. And I'm gonna get the outcome I deserve for that, but...
1分
I'm trying to keep this dragon away from my king. It's not working. Oh my god. I should have just taken this. Because now they just take my gold. I did save a move this way. Maybe this was the right play, but it does not feel right. In the heat of the moment, it's... Yeah, okay, we both played some strange moves. But theirs are probably better than mine. There's no defending this.
30秒
We're trying to play a tricky move because there's really nothing I can do to save this. And my attack is much too slow. Oh, that's mate. Oh, that'll take care of it. That's good. Yeah, let's play another game. Yeah, taking the lance in the corner was too slow, but also I don't think I had anything. It was complex. Get another 2Q, guys. Alright, good luck. Fourth file? Ah. Hey, we got him thinking. Woo! We might crush him. Ducky territory. Ducky plays Ishida these days? Really? Everyone hates on fourth file. You know, I was trying to popularize it for all the amateurs because I'm like, hey, I just have to put my rook on this file, and I survived the first 10 moves or so in the game. Like, or I guess 20 if you're counting each player's moves. Like, I could get this far into the game and not get mated in the opening. Took me a while to appreciate that, in general, it's difficult to... Okay, here we go. Here, does he play Bishop Exchange? We'll find out. No, he doesn't play Tempo Lost Bishop Exchange. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not ideal. What have I done? Okay, we'll pretend that this was on purpose, but I think he had a bishop drop here. That could have made things very interesting. Hang on. Let's get that out before it's too late. He's transitioned from fourth file to third file. Alright, we built our castle. Let's go. Let's go. And back we go. So, I've been on the receiving end of this where my pawn is not able to move. Sucks to be you. But, it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. Alright, they push the pawn anyway. It's not unreasonable, but it's not what they were dreaming of. Oh my god. All right. Well, none of you saw that, right? None of you just witnessed me do that. All right. It's fine. So, lesson learned, I guess? Maybe? We'll see. See just how much I learned from this experience. Probably not very much. Um, yeah, so how do we fight off against a Lance, Knight, Silver, and Bishop? Your guess is as good as mine how we fight against that armada, but we can try. That's what we can do. Um, sure. Why not? There's a move. I've got to play something. Alright, so they made a hole for my rook to drop on. It's not even a very good hole. I don't know. What else am I going to do? It's not legal for me to drop pawns anywhere that I want to drop them, so... This is just a difficult position. Hey, look, we're giving up a rook for a lance. That's exciting. If we pretend we did it on purpose, we can call it a sacrifice. Here, let's push the edge file. Just go full meme while we're at it. So now we can put a pawn over here. And we can put another pawn over here. If nothing else, this is going to raise my little blitz counter for just playing fast moves. But alright, we got another fast move in. Got a knight. Look at all these pieces we get to take. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, so... Let's continue attacking somehow.
$7
Oh, my knight's hanging. I just offered him a knight for nothing. Alright, whatever. Yeah, where's the resign button? Here it is. Good enough. Well played. Yeah. Yeah, king touchdown's the only hope, but they have a zillion pieces in hand, so that's not happening. So, today, we made it to 25Q. I think we've firmly established, but maybe we haven't, that like one Dan is extraordinarily far out of reach for me at the moment. Although we do have more wins than losses. So maybe it's too early for me to give up, but I mean, certainly there's no way at this pace I can hit it by the first, but also I don't think I can hit it like in the next year. So it's an interesting little experiment. Yeah. And I guess along the way, we'll get to play against players who play all kinds of openings. And we'll get to learn with this piece set how not to fall for bishop forks in the future. Yeah, that was exciting. All right. Yeah, no, I think the reality of I don't know what the player distribution is. Like, we can see here's my 10-minute rating, etc. Here's my play style. Evidently, playing quickly does not boost your blitz skill. Maybe you have to play good, or maybe this just takes a while to update. I don't know. But I think the reality is just like everybody on the site is 2Q, 3Q, 4Q, 1Q, 1 dan, 2 dan, whatever. I don't think there's a lot of people ranked 25Q who are actively playing on the site. So my guess is that to attract more people to play on the site, everybody has a single digit rating. That's my guess. Ooh, Avatar? Is that like the movie? Greeting and title. Ooh. Please select the greetings or titles display at the start of the game. That's cute. I have no idea what any of these things are. This is the one that we're seeing. This looks kind of like a face. I don't know. Okay, stick to the whatever it is. The face is good too. I'll definitely not lose, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna pick the face one. Because why not? It's cute. Top. Top doesn't work. X. I don't know if that's gonna save what we just selected or not. Guess we have to scroll all the way down to see if it's saved. Looks like it's saved. Alright, and then my page. We've got avatar. Oh. Do I have these unlocked? Interesting. So I could be any of these people? So I could be this masked dude, or I could be... Then there's original, which I guess... I don't know. I don't know if I actually have these unlocked or not. I guess we could pick this dude. Sure. Looks kind of cool. What is this avatar? This is cute. This is definitely cute. This guy's not cute. Definitely not cute. This guy's definitely not cute. What's this one? Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. Professional players. Oh, so I don't have any pros unlocked. I see. What else can I select? Setting. No, there's a friends list too. Oh yeah, we've already been in here. Alright, fine. That's cool. Who looks like Karnov? Oh, the descriptions are funny. Yeah, I gotta place very well in tournaments to unlock the pro avatars. Well, that ain't happening, but click the Q on the main page. This one. I think I was in here yesterday. Yeah, after the live stream. I'm like, hey, there's this fun little thing that's got a number on it. And I assumed that this was like a daily puzzle. So, unanswered one. Huh. Evidently not a daily puzzle. Because I did at least provide answers to each of them. Sorry, I did this off stream. I have betrayed y'all's trust. But the reason I did, I was curious if this was a daily thing. Like, other websites I've seen have daily puzzles. Evidently, this is just a collection of 10. So, it's different. Um, these are puzzles generated by games you played, and it's not daily. Oh. Oh. Okay. I noticed that at least 2 of these were from the same game, and obviously so. Um, the rest I perhaps was not paying enough attention to notice. But one of these, it showed me a position, and it asked me the winning move, and I think I got it wrong. And then the next one, it backed up a few moves and showed me another position. And I could play move A that would transpose into this variation that's winning for the opponent, as just demonstrated by the previous problem. Or move B that gets a different position. So I picked move B and I was right. But yeah. Change this simple drop down to something else. Or sample to something. Oh, last 30 days. You can't search for more than 1 month ago. Okay, that's fine. Last 30 days. Ooh, we got a new puzzle. From my own game. I got a choice between 7-4 pawn from 7-5. So pawn takes pawn. Or 5-6 rook drop. Alright, there's a decision. Why would it be 5-6 rook drop? Oh, it attacks the bishop. Okay. Wait. Really? This is from my game. And I'm this okay. Yeah. So if I drop the rook, they could drop a silver to attack my rook and protect the bishop. Or they could just directly attack my king. Pawn takes pawn looks very appealing because we get to attack the king directly. Oh, I'm sorry. If my gold covers this. I was thinking this is their gold. It's not. They have a knight protecting this, so if they drop a silver, gold takes knight, and I take the bishop. Okay. Well, I like attacking directly. Pawn takes, silver takes. I guess I drop another pawn and I just continue dropping pawns until the king just gets mated. On the other hand, this gold is hanging right in the center of the board. So if I take here, bishop takes gold. And I don't have a rejoinder. So I'm guessing the rook drop. Unless you all have a very strong opinion. Yeah, no, you're right. We're going to try this. Rook drop. Nope, we're wrong. Alright, so better. Well, first of all, what happens here? Pawn takes, silver takes, takes, and pawn drop. And they fork to pick up the rook. You all saw that, right? Like, I know I've been falling for bishop forks all day today, but you all saw that. So really what we meant to do is pawn drop, or pawn takes 7-4. And then they attack, and they take our gold, and they take our promoted pawn, but they can never take our freedom. And we are more better. So yeah, evidently having a rook, silver, knight, and 6 pawns in hand actually counts for something in this position. I honestly didn't know. Like, I have a difficult time assessing this. So, yeah, seeing the bishop drop forking the king and rook is pretty instructive. Also pretty cheeky. But here, yeah, seeing that like after we've exchanged and given up a gold and given up our promoted pawn, it's still possible to continue attacking, even while the rook here is basically doing nothing. This is surprising. So, like, the engine suggests just sack the bishop for a silver, just to give the king some time to protect itself. Which is pretty impressive to me as well. I guess the bishop moves, you just drop a silver and you force an exchange. Here instead. I don't know. It's complicated. Check the game, upper right corner. So in the game, something happened. We had a dragon show up. And then the Fire Nation attacked. Let's see. So this is the game, and in the game I played the rook drop move, and the engine disapproves, not because of this sequence. I mean, the engine probably disapproves of this as well. But the sequence the engine was suggesting was bishop takes gold and rook takes, and somehow there's a fork here. This disconnects my castle, and so should just be dismissed as being terrible for other reasons, making it a lot easier to somehow attack. I don't see it, but this has to be weakening my castle. Instead of the game, we saw this promotion, and I just started attacking, and that was that. Was this the one I won on top? No, this is checkmate, but I think this is yesterday's game against a 4Q Sunny Z. So, yeah, I'm sure this is like fraught with all kinds of errors, but this was the game in question. Is there anything else we would like to look at while we're here? Sunny Z. Yeah. It's not every day that a 30Q beats a 4Q. So, yeah, I think after this game, this was the one that had ranked me up to 29Q. So, I assume there's nothing more to explore here. This is a cute little checkmate. I'm thinking my commentary yesterday, I was like, well, this is check. It's not mate. Oh wait, yes it is. And then I played it. So, not the easiest mate to find. Especially with these pieces, but that's my own fault. Yeah, you remember this now. And if only I could win every game like this, with some ridiculous mid-board checkmate. That would be cute. But yeah, that's this game. Could go back to practice, unanalyzed. Fine. I don't really feel like paying to analyze the games. And then I think this... Oh, this is edit. The D on the background does not read very clearly. Then the left arrow takes us back to the rook drop being a mistake. So we could switch and look at that. Pawn takes, silver takes, takes. Oh, pawn drop here. Okay. Yeah, so our 4Q opponent missed this, as did I. Yeah, maybe I could analyze the game against the Wandon. I guess I should go find my game list, right? There's a game list. Now, I wonder if I go back into the problem and pick the other move. How's that show in my history here? Oh! Hey, I got it right, guys. Everything was fine.